Sanbana guys, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted us to talk about the court order. So yesterday there was a court order Epumile, which is in, with regards to the VAT, and they're saying that they're setting aside the issue of the VAT increase. I mean the VAT increase, they said that they're suspending it. I'm using the court order words, that the VAT, the 0.5, it's suspended, and that the fiscal framework is set aside, meaning that now the Minister of Finance has to start from scratch, and that obviously the Speaker of Parliament already sent a letter saying that the budget has to start from scratch, meaning the Minister of Finance has to start from scratch and write a new budget and present it to Parliament, and our Parliament has to adopt it or reject it. What a lot of work. It's so funny that we are right now about to go to May and we don't even have a budget, and it's so embarrassing. I think right now this is embarrassing, and I think as the MKP has already done, I don't know, which is funny, that Lona Maga resign, and there's the call from the EFF. I think it's time for him to resign, but the question is, who's next? I hear people speaking about Tusonges, who's the Rising Zanzi leader, but I don't know what will happen. But I think this is so embarrassing, especially for Minister of Finance, because guys, we know that finances are important no matter where you go. And if you have the best solution is for that person to be removed, because you can't have someone that looks shady in finances, that looks like they don't even know what they're doing. Yeah guys, so what does the order mean? Means that the minister, as I've said, will have to go back and restart with the budget and start from scratch. I think we need to discuss the difference between the economic freedom fighters. The reason why the economic freedom fighters is taking the win instead of the Democratic Alliance. Guys, Democratic Alliance did not support the budget because they didn't get their way with the ANC. Not that they were thinking for you, they care about you. Whereas the economic freedom fighters, from the get-go, they didn't support the budget. That is why we are saying that the economic freedom fighters won. As for our Action SA, I think that, as the court said, this thing was procedurally wrong. The proper procedure was not followed. In as much as the reason why the reversal happened is because of them. I think that the reversal happened because they've just seen that the imminent failure, that they were going to fail the courts, because guys, we're going to do an honorable mention to the researcher EFF, to Usnawo Tambo, to Unguga Itobi. Those people, they played a very big role. They fought a good fight, because even the legal team, they played a very big role by fighting a good fight. So guys, I don't know, I think this budget thing is, I'm very I'm really exhausted talking about it, because it's the same thing over and over again. It's just that there's like a small twist there and there, like now the court order, last time it was the reversal. There's always like a twist, but we'll see with what happens now, when it's going to be the new budget speech and whether they're going to have an increase. But I definitely think that the people that are going to be affected again is the poor, because with the NC there's always something that's going to give in. I suspect that the grants are going to be affected a lot, and I suspect that load shedding, just like it already started then, and with regards to South Africa and the budget. Definitely I don't think that they will have any increase. Wherever they are extremely embarrassed, and they wish that they can close themselves. But at the same time, I feel like I wished Kotongwane was at the back and didn't like make those shady comments, make up papa and stuff like that. I wish they just gave the communication to Ofigile Mbalula, because now he doesn't look good, Kotongwane. And I think it's the best if he just leaves the office and gives someone else, because treasury, guys, finance are very, very important. Can't be making mistakes. In conclusion, all I can say is that, number one, our parties need to be careful, because after this drama, budget, I foresee a situation where ANC is gonna move from 40 to a 20, and EDA is always around 20 something, and I think it'll be hard for them to move from there. MKP 20, EFF probably 10 or 15, and if we are not careful, the DA will not be like a majority, but will have the upper hand in choosing government, and then we might even find our first or next president from the DA. So I think that our leaders need to be careful, because remember guys, the other three parties don't even want to unite. EFF MKP and EFF, they have their own history where they unity. So I think that at the end of the day, the conclusion that we can make is that parties need to unite, black parties need to unite, otherwise we'll be ruled by a white man very soon. Nonetheless, guys, please comment your thoughts. As for the press CIC, I'm not going to do a video on that. I think everything else, the CIC has addressed it. Number one, I think that vote of no confidence for president, I support it, because remember, president to Cyril Ramaphosa. So they are right by saying that they're going to go with the DA and vote Cyril Ramaphosa out with vote of no confidence. As for the MKP, they're not going to support them with their vote of no confidence for Uino Katongwane. And then I don't know, with this wheelbarrow of Floyd, and the fact that Floyd was the thinking tank of the EFF. I don't think he was the thinking tank of the EFF. I just think that the EFF has a lot of thinking tanks, because UCIC would right, if he was a thinking tank, why is he not a thinking tank in MKP? As for the fact that other parties are white-owned, Angizingeni, I don't know. I think it will stay with the CIC. Nonetheless, guys, please comment your thoughts, and I'll see you on my next upload. Bye.